As a society, we are being duped on an unprecedented scale. We're spending nearly $3.2 trillion annually, or $10,000 per person, on our health care. We're a sick nation indeed, and we are so used to this situation that we don't pay any attention to the constant drone of healthcare ads, the pharmacies on every corner, and heart defibrillators showcased in nearly every building. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a very good thing that we care about our nutritionally ill. However, this sick normality indicates the enormous scale of the problem. Because when we see so many disabled people in public places, we've got to realize that they're just the tip of the iceberg. A majority of them are invisible to us because they spend their lives shut in their homes or in specialized care institutions with family or caretakers watching over them. We've grown accustomed to a very abnormal situation. Nobody says it outright, but we implicitly agree that our low quality of life caused by improper nutrition is to be expected. We accept it as a price we have to pay for our progress. Let's look closer at the root of the problem. Most health professionals equivocate on the subject of food addiction, but it must be said, although refined fats, proteins, starches, and seasonings are appetizing, they can become addictive in their various combinations. Think of fried foods, desserts, and so on. Our brains can hardly resist them, right? Here's why. With sporadic food availability and variable nutritional quality, our pre-agriculture ancestors had to overeat extra nutritious foods when they could to survive periods of food scarcity. That instinct to pack in extra calories is obviously still influencing our behavior today. Add to that powerful drive our steady food supply, free market pricing, and improper nutritional advice that we get, and the result is exactly the picture we see now: a permanent health disaster. Is there a solution to this? Yes, indeed. We've got to realize that our nutrition triggered health problems, which we attempt to mitigate with expensive health care, are preventable. And the way to fix them is not through dieting, supplementation, or exercising to exhaustion. To fix our nutrition, we have to take a different approach. And we need help because, as we can see plainly, we can't do it on an individual level. Now, similar to the way we vanquished the scourge of smoking, we have to modify our collective attitude towards eating and change our nutritional policy. So, let's look at our current standard diet. The sad truth is that our existing way of eating is firmly anchored in an agricultural, centuries-old eating tradition. That customary diet is very conducive to overeating. We have to change our diet to a natural model that marries our modern lifestyle and our nomadic eating instincts. The structure of our newly recommended regime should, to a significant degree, counteract our overeating compulsion. Also, in addition to reducing our waistlines, our native diet could further improve our health, as it is, after all, our optimal diet. We are not doomed to be a sick nation, and we don't need yet another healthcare restructuring deal with the burgeoning pharmaceutical industry. Instead, we have to transform our nutritional policies to accommodate our human eating instincts. You can find more in-depth discussion on our irrational food policies and how much our current diet has diverged from our natural one in a new book, which confronts many dietary misconceptions and calls for, you guessed it, a nutritional reform. The Food Bondage, Making a Case for the Human Diet, by Gregory Stipko, available on Amazon.